Good day, Paul Sterling back again with the next video in the series from Magic Relationship Method. In the last video, we went through what I call the LA story and what road rage has to do with relationships. And if you get this, if you make this simple shift, how it can fundamentally change the way you look at relationships. And I'm just going to do a quick review on that and then turn it over here to relationships. And then at the end of this, if you're interested in learning more, I'm going to show you different ways that you can learn more about how to do this. So, LA story, that was road rage. And what that was about is when somebody cuts you off in traffic, what most people feel, not everybody, but a lot of people, the first feeling they say they have is anger. And what do when they're angry? They beat their horn, they give them the finger, they tailgate, they yell, they go in front of them, do a brake test. All of these make the situation on the highway more what? More dangerous. It makes things worse rather than better. Why does it make it worse? Because we're not connected to what we're really feeling and really needing. When we get to what we're really feeling and needing, it changes a whole different dynamic. And the real feeling is fear, and the need is safety. And things you can do, like call 911, you can back off, you can take a breath, you can pull over, you can say a prayer, you can wave to them, all sorts of things. You have 100% control over here, and this is connected to trying to get your need for safety. This over here makes everything worse. So someone comes home late, and if we move over here, they come home late, and the first feeling is anger, or you get angry. Then what are some of the things you can do? You can withhold love, affection, sex. You can yell. You can pout. Not sure if I'm spelling that right. You can withdraw. And now, did any of these really help the situation? Let's look at what is it you're feeling and what is it you're really needing. So if anger is a secondary emotion, what's the primary emotion? Well, the primary emotion might have started out as fear because you're worried your partner coming home late, you're afraid something might have happened. Then underneath that, then fear, and then hurt that they didn't call. So what are your needs? Your need might be for empathy, understanding. Yes, I'm continuing right on out there. And what are some of the things you can do? Well, over here, get clear. You can have honest, open, vulnerable, and talk about your feelings and your needs and end on a clear. And this is the most challenging one of all, ending on a clear request. Start at the beginning of the conversation. What's your intent? What do you want out of it? What's the clear request? So over here you might say, you might get angry and you say, well, I'm never going to do this again, or you're not getting sex for a month, or whatever it is, like all this punishing. And there's attacking and defending. And what's here is that you create this enemy. Your lover becomes the enemy. If you move over here, you're working in a partnership to try to figure out how do you get both your feelings and both your needs met. Their needs, your needs. This is a totally different way of communicating. And I was once told this quote, I think it was Alison Armstrong that said it, nothing great happens in a relationship until somebody becomes vulnerable. Now, that's a challenge. But you know what you're getting over here already when you become angry. When you become vulnerable, what you have is the possibility not just to get the relationship back to where it was, but to take it to a whole new level. Now, most relationships don't end because of a lack of love. They end because you run into problems that are bigger than your skill sets. And this is a muscle that needs to be developed to come over here. First, it's a choice that you want to do it, and then it's a muscle and practice. So that's it for this video. And what is the next step? There's three main next steps that I have. I have an MP3 and an ebook that you can get in a combination. Well, actually, there are probably four things. So the MP3s are a series of audio interviews that goes through the 5 mistakes that people make. And this is part of the mistakes in their communication in relationship. It goes through the 4 steps to create instant intimacy. So you can talk about issues without upsets, anger, without getting in a fight. And then it goes to creating a bright future. There's 7 keys or 7 relationship guides that help you create a relationship where there's a great future. So you can get the MP3s, the ebooks. There's also, I do workshops and teleseminars where you can learn over the phone. The last thing that you can do is one-on-one work. And that's where if you have an immediate issue that you need to get worked on, I work over the phone, or we do VIP days. Now, VIP day is the most expensive thing you can do with me. But it's also, if you're in a situation where you're needing help right now, we spend the day together, you, me, your partner, and we work out the issues and move it from over here to over here so you get some practice. So that's it for now. On this site you can figure out, it should be right below me, the ebook, the MP3s. If you think you want to try one-on-one work, you fill out the form and see if you qualify for that. Get a hold of my office. That's it for now. Keep your eyes open for the next video. Thanks. And this is Paul Sterling from Magic Relationships signing off. Have a great day.